Welcome everybody to the Jack of All Trivia InnerGeekdom division. I'm your host, Mashed Potatoes, Caleb Hansen, and I'm excited for this match. I'm a little bit nervous because these things always go strangely when I don't have a co-host. It's just me. I'm doing it all. We'll see how it goes. But this match is a grudge match that's been in the making for a while. They've played in other divisions. They've played in other leagues. But I don't think they've played each other in IG before. It should be exciting. We've got a match basically set in the future from where I'm sitting. Should be a lot of fun. So we've got our number 20 player, Malcolm the Crusher Lay, going up against, I believe, number 26 is the Solidarity politician, Subrath Sharma. This will be a very interesting match. So with that, let's go ahead and throw it to the interviews, and we'll start with our lower ranked competitor, the Solidarity politician, Subrath Sharma. How's it going, man? It's been a while since we've seen you here. There's been lots of developments in your life that we've heard about. How are you feeling? Are you feeling a little rusty coming into this? And how are you feeling going against the competitor that you've had such a long-standing rivalry with?
Well, against Malcolm, I won some, I lost some. It's still gonna be a fun match, though. I mean, I just want to see how this match goes because this is the first time I'm facing him in this type of, and I just want to see how strong he gets in his Lord of the Rings. Go Shivers.
All right. So a respectful Subrath, I don't know if you'd call him humble, but certainly not a braggart or anything, is the Solidarity politician. And now moving on to his opponent, Malcolm the Crusher Lay. How's it going, man? You're coming off of a bit of a slump here in IG. I know you've 1-3 now. Are you looking for some redemption here? And also, how do you feel going up against, at this point, probably, one of your arch rivals? I think he could be classified as.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a rivalry that it just seemed like for a while I actually thought I'd shaken him, but then he just cut. Every time I turned out the corner, he's there. It's like they're in the face wanting a match. It's like, I mean, I face whoever comes up, so I don't back down. And I mean, it's good to see they actually turned up for the match. So
Absolutely. All right, throw in a little shade there is Malcolm, but he seems pretty confident.
He needs to repeat himself.
He needs to repeat
himself. I
couldn't understand.
Couldn't hear anything.
He's fighting
Fix your audio, man.
He's fighting that the Chance Ellison curse with his audio. But with that, let's go ahead and get these introductions out of the way, and we'll start this match. Introducing first, representing Movie Battleground and the NWO, with strengths in the DCEU, Marvel, and Star Trek, with a record of 0-2. He is the Solidarity politician, Subrath Sharma.
Too sweet.
And his opponent, representing Atomic Nation, with a record of 1-3 with 1 TKO. His strengths are Harry Potter and everything sci-fi and fantasy. He is the Crusher, Malcolm Lay. Ooh, all right. Here we go, guys. Round number 1 is going to work like this. You'll get 8 questions from randomly selected categories that are in the InnerGeekdom. You'll have 15 seconds to answer the question. Write down on your piece of paper or whiteboard, what have you. And when that time is up, I will call on you. When you are called upon, please show your answer as well as verbalizing that answer. Each correct answer is worth 1 point, and there's no penalty for stealing. Keep in mind you've got 3 repeats throughout the match and 1 challenge. Everybody clear on that? Sound good?
Yep.
Subrath?
Yep.
Okay, then let's get it on. Ding, ding. Your first question comes from the category of the Wizarding World. What is the name of Dudley Dursley's aunt, who inflated and floated away in Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban? Gotta say, this was extremely satisfying. I did not like this person at all, and I'm glad. Kind of hope she popped on like some sort of spire. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. All right. I introduced them first, so let's go to Subrath.
I put the balloon lady. I don't know her name.
Balloon lady. An accurate answer, but not the one I'm looking for. And Malcolm.
Her name is Aunt Marge.
Aunt Marge is exactly what I've got written down. That is correct. All right, moving on to question number 2 here is in the category of Star Trek. Star Trek is the category. What actor played Geordi LaForge in Star Trek in the Star Trek Next Generation films? Take a look. It's in a book. Reading Rainbow. Also love him from that. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh dear, does not look confident for Subrath. Let's go to Malcolm first.
He was also the voice of Kwame and Captain Planet, Lamar Pershing.
That is correct. And Subrath. Nothing.
I didn't get it.
Didn't pull it from one of his declared strengths. That's unfortunate.
Next Generation is not my favorite.
That's an argue or whatever. Yeah, that's your opinion. You're welcome to it. Your next question comes in the category of Middle Earth. That is the Lord of the Rings and Hobbit films. What kind of weapon was Frodo injured with by the Nazgul on Weathertop? And I guess I could say more specifically by the Witch King, but see how it goes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. All right, this guy used to be in the faction the Ringwraiths. Let's see if he can pull their weapon. Subrath.
It was a sword.
Oh, incorrect. And Malcolm.
Yeah, I put Morgul sword.
Ooh, I guess I can give it to you because that's what I was looking for. It's Morgul Blade is what they called it throughout the movie. But I mean, a sword is a blade. I guess I could give it to you. Morgul was the important part. All right. Moving on to question 4 here. The category of Marvel movies. That's movies based on Marvel comics that are not in the MCU. And your question is a short and sweet one. Who directed both Fantastic Four and Fantastic Four: The Rise of the Silver Surfer? It's a 2005's Fantastic Four, not the 2015 one. which was somehow worse. I don't know how they did that, but they did.
Second one was more entertaining, actually. I'm surprised people are saying it's not good.
No, I'm saying I think
but
the 2005 one is better than the 2015 one. 5,
oh, okay.
4,
Both of them are
3,
2015 one.
2. That for sure. Pens down, and we're going to Malcolm.
Tim's Story.
Tim's Story is correct.
Same.
Tim's Story.
Same story.
He's got it. Man, Subrath is on the board. All right, guys. So after 4 questions, the score is as follows. Malcolm with a pretty good lead here going into the second half of round number 1 with 4 points. And Subrath is on the board with 1 point with that Marvel pull. So we're moving on now to the second half of round number 1. And your category is, for question 5, is video game movies. All right. What veteran actor played the character Grim, a mechanic who took in the young Ratchet in 2016's Ratchet and Clank? Just watched this last night. It's tough to get into that first half hour, but the rest of it I actually really enjoyed.
Repeat the question.
Okay. That's 1 repeat for Subrath. The question is, in video game movies, what veteran actor played the character Grim, a mechanic who took in the young Ratchet in in 2016's Ratchet and Clank? A lot of surprisingly big names.
I don't know.
There's like 6 actors that you would never expect to be in a PlayStation original movie. I'll tell you that. 5, 4, 3,
Paycheck.
2, 1. Pens down. I believe we're back to Subrath. Did you have anything?
No,
Didn't have anything. All right, and Malcolm.
I think he was a voice in the movie. Patrick Warburton.
Oh, that's incorrect. Good guess, though. The correct answer is John Goodman. John Goodman.
Really?
Yeah.
Like I said, paycheck.
Paycheck. Yeah, that's accurate. Yeah,
I don't think it made any money.
Oh, that's probably
But
fair.
he got happy for it, of course.
Also in that movie, Paul Giamatti, Rosario Dawson. Who was the other big one? Yeah, there's a lot of big names in that movie. Bella Thorne.
Bella Thorne.
Yep. All right. So moving on now. Question number 6. Yes, 6. Is in the category of Star Wars. Star Wars. In the opening crawl of Episode 4, A New Hope, Leia is called what? What title is given to Leia by the crawl?
I'm sorry. Repeat one more time.
Yep. In the opening crawl of Episode 4, A New Hope, what is Leia called by the text? I don't have a cunning quip. I'm just watching the time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. And I think we're back to Subrath. No, it's 6, so it'd be Malcolm, right?
Yes, that's right. I mean, I don't think it was the obvious answer for Princess, so I put Senator Leia Organa.
Oh, incorrect. And Subrath.
Princess.
Ooh, no. She is called the custodian of the plans of the Death Star.
Of course.
Yep.
It is.
what I was looking for. All righty. Question number 7
I'm
now.
definitely not one with force.
The force is not with you at the moment. All right.
I mean, I just knew it was the obvious ones. So.
Yeah. All right. In your next category, question 7 is in the MCU. MCU, back to Subrath's strengths. In what year did Peter Quill's mother die at the beginning of Guardians of the Galaxy? What was the year in which she passed away? It was a good year. I'm a big fan of it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're back to Subrath now.
83.
83 is incorrect.
Yeah.
Back to Malcolm.
I believe it was the year I was born, 85.
Ooh, a little closer. Correct answer was 1988, the year I was born. Yes, indeed, 1988.
Really? You're younger than me?
I am.
I would not guess.
Nobody can guess. With it's the beards. It's the great equalizer in age. All right. So the final question now, question number 8 in the category of DCEU. What is the name of Diana's aunt who taught her how to fight on Themyscira in Wonder Woman? Name of the aunt.
Repeat the question.
Oh, another repeat. All right. Got one left from those. In the DCEU, what is the name of Diana's aunt who taught her how to fight on Themyscira in Wonder Woman?
Does the actress name count?
Nope. Looking for the character name. And 5, 4,
How many repeats do I have?
2. You have one left.
Repeats do I have?
You have one left for the rest of the game.
Repeat.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
Interesting move from the Solidarity politician here. In the DCEU, what is the name of Diana's aunt who taught her to fight on Themyscira in Wonder Woman? He's used up his repeats in round 1. We'll see how this goes for Subrath. This is a risky move.
Well,
5,
politicians always make risky moves, so.
3, that's true. 2, 1.
Didn't get it.
Hands down. Subrath didn't pull it. Oh, dear. All right, let's go to Malcolm. Were you able to get it? Close out the round good?
I know she's played like the General Ilope or Iope or something similar to that.
Oh, it's close.
Antiope.
Antiope is, yep, that's it.
I'm
Just missing an N there. Just missing.
I'm gonna have nightmares. I'm gonna have nightmares about it.
Jeez. All right, guys. So round number. So after that, still not an insurmountable lead for the Solidarity politician. He's behind with only 1 point still, but Malcolm only really widened his gap by 1 point, so he's got 4 now. 4-1 is the score going into round 2.
Wait, no, he was 4. He was 4.
Oh, okay, then never mind. He didn't add to his lead. You both missed the last 4. That's right. He did. He went clean 4 for 4. Yep. Okay. So moving on to round 2 now. Round number 2 is going to work like this. I'm going to pull up our wheel in which we Few things, and while I do that, I'm going to explain the rules. Round number 2, you'll spin the wheel. That'll land on a category that we have in the InnerGeekdom or opponent's or spinner's choice. If you don't like what you land on the first time, you can spin again. Call that a mulligan. But you must stick with your second spin. You can't spin again if you land on opponent's choice, because that's just how it works. Oh, hey, look who it is. It's stock footage.
Yeah, I tried to get here as fast as I could. But yeah, I think if you need a wheel, I got you.
Oh, sweet. Pull it up, man.
All right. I think I came in at just the right time.
Out of nowhere.
Perfect timing.
Look.
Slept in from the night to be my hero.
That's what I'm here for, man.
So once the category is selected, you'll get 4 questions from whatever that category is. Each correct answer is worth 2 points. Or you can check the multiple choice for 1 point. Keep in mind, if you miss, your opponent will have a chance to steal in this round. Also, heads up, Subrath is out of repeats.
He's out of repeats?
Yep, he used them all in round 1.
Okay.
So this will be interesting. So Malcolm, since you are in the lead, would you like to spin first or defer to your opponent?
I will go first.
He's going to go first. All right. Spin that wheel.
No. Can you see me? I'm confused.
Yep.
Oh, there it goes. Okay. My computer just froze real quick. It lands on the MCU.
The MCU. All right. Do you want to take that, or would you like to spin again?
I will spin away. I'll spin away.
Spinning
away.
That is, I think, the first time.
I think Tim might have spun away from it, but yeah.
It wants you at the MCU, man.
Oh, dear. All right. Back to the MCU.
Before we start, can I just get like a quick score thing? Because I'm just not showing up. Because
it's 4-1.
Yep, 4-1.
Okay.
Yep. Malcolm is in the lead. Hit all 4 of the first round or first 4 questions and missed the last 4. All right. So you have the questions, Kane?
Yeah. If you would like me to read them, I can.
That's fine, yeah.
All right. So for the MCU, for you, Malcolm, what actor from The Shawshank Redemption and The Green Mile played President Ellis, who was captured by Aldrich Killian in Iron Man 3?
I apologize for making you read such a wordy question.
Can I...
You broke up there. Malcolm, can you repeat that?
Can I have multiple choice?
Multiple choice? All right. Is it A, Clancy Brown, B, William Sadler, C, Bob Gunton, or D, Sam Rockwell?
I think it's Clancy Brown.
Clancy Brown? That is going to be incorrect. Subrath for a 1 point steal.
It's B. It's B.
B, William Sadler is correct for 1 point.
1 point steal.
All right, Malcolm, your next question. In Ant-Man, when Scott tells Hank Pym... All right, let me say it. In Ant-Man, when Scott tells Hank Pym that their first move should be calling the Avengers, Pym responds by saying that they're probably busy doing what?
Multiple choice.
Is it A, making a city fall from the sky, B, destroying half of New York, C, making killer robots, or D, blowing up embassies?
I think it's making a city fall from the sky.
You think? Because that is the correct answer.
Correct. Nice pull there.
All right. Your next question. What Modern Family star played Dr. Leonard Sampson, Betsy's new physiologist, boyfriend in 2008's The Incredible Hulk?
Psychologist, but yeah.
Multiple choice.
All right, is it A, Eric Stonestreet, B, Jesse Tyler Ferguson, C, Ed O'Neill, or D, Ty Burrell?
Ed O'Neill.
That is incorrect. Subrath for a 1 point steal.
Ty Burrell.
That is also correct for a 1 point steal.
It's a big steal there.
All right, your final question in
I'm
MCU.
a Modern Family guy.
Final question in MCU for you, Malcolm. What is the name of the floating prison where most of the Avengers are locked up at the end of Captain America: Civil War?
That's the Raft, isn't it?
Can you say that again?
The Raft.
The Raft? That is correct for 2 points.
Correct.
That is a huge 2 points to finish out your round number 2. Put you at 7 points, but Malcolm got a couple steals, getting him at 3. So if Subrath can really come back if he has a strong round right here.
Absolutely. Should be interesting to see. All right, Subrath, and your spin is in.
It lands on player's choice.
Oh,
You can have anything
What are
except
the
for the
options?
MCU. All right, so it's going to be
What are the
DCEU,
options?
scores and soundtracks, Marvel, DC, Star Wars, Star Trek, video games, Middle Earth, or the Wizarding World.
I'll pick DC. Not DC.
DC?
DC.
DC. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me just scroll over there. I will give you these questions. All right, here we go. To take back some points here for Subrath, your first question in the category of DC movies. Who directed 1966 Batman the movie?
Multiple choice.
All right. Is it A, Leslie H. Martinson, B, Roger Corman, C, Richard Lester, or D, Paul Newman?
B.
Ooh, B is incorrect. A chance for a steal here for the Crusher.
Can you repeat the options one more time?
Sure. A is Leslie H. Martinson. B is Roger Corman. C, Richard Lester, or D, Paul Newman?
Richard Lester.
Ooh, that's also incorrect. Correct answer.
that's A then.
Correct answer was A, Leslie H. Martinson. So no capitalizing on the steal there. So Subrath dodged a bullet. All right, your question number 2 in DC. What supernatural actor voiced Jason Todd, aka the Red Hood, in the DC animated film Batman Under the Red Hood?
Which is a fantastic film.
It's
one of the other
So
two guys. Multiple choice.
okay.
I need to be sure.
Is it A, Jared Padalecki, B, Jensen Ackles, C, Misha Collins, or D, Mark Shepard?
Jensen Ackles.
That is correct. For another point. Slowly but surely, the solidarity politician is making his way back. Going to question 3 in DC. What actor played the role of Marvin Boggs in Red?
Oh, it's that guy from that movie.
Covers a lot of movies.
I'm not giving you anything.
Yeah. So 5, 4.
Multiple choice.
All right. Multiple choice. Is it A, John Malkovich, B, Bruce Willis, C, Morgan Freeman, or D, Carl Urban?
Carbon.
Ooh,
Carbon.
chance to steal here for the Crusher again.
Is it John Malkovich?
That is the correct answer. Another steal there for the Crusher. All right. Back to Subrath now for your final question in round number 2. What is the first construct that Hal Jordan makes with the Power Ring in 2011's Green Lantern?
Is a Hot Wheel? Is it a Hot Wheel car?
Ooh.
Oh, that's incorrect. Incorrect. A chance for a 2-point steal here from Malcolm.
Flowers.
Ooh, also incorrect. The answer we were looking for was a giant fist. A giant fist. When he's outside the bar and the 3 guys try to jump him, he goes like that. All right.
No, I've never seen. I mean, I don't remember that movie. I don't want to remember.
That is entirely fair. All right. So after round number 2, Kane, what's our score look like? Or do you need me to say it?
I think I have it. Is it? I have Subrath at 4 and Malcolm at 8.
Yep, that's what I have as well. So still not out of the game is Subrath, but he does have to do some work here in round number 2. And since he was late, or in round number 3, and since he was late, I'm going to make Kane explain how round number 3 works.
All right, so round number 3 is going to work like this. You guys are both going to get 2 sets of quotes. The first set of quote, you guys can have an option of getting hints. The way the scoring works is that you get 1 point for the actor, 1 point for the character, and then 3 points for the movie. However many points you score with your first quote, you can get the same amount of points with your next quote, but you have to get all 3 of those correct. If you guys have any questions, let me know.
Guess not.
All right. Just remember, you guys do have hints. So, Subrath, you need to at least get 2 points, or you'll be technically knocked out to at least tie it up. Because if you get 2 points and then you go to your next set and get all of them, you'll have 4 and you'll be tied.
Yep. So since Malcolm is in the lead, he will get to choose between set 1 and set 2 of the quotes.
I'll take set 2.
He's taking set 2. So that means Subrath will get his quotes from set number 1. All right, here it goes, Subrath. You're out of repeats. It comes down to this. Keep in mind, you can ask for a hint in this first quote.
I'm allowed to write down. Am I allowed to write down?
Yeah, if you want to.
Yeah, you can write down the quote if you'd like, but just remember you are in a time limit. So
yep, there will be a count. All right, your quote is, "Well, well, well, look what we have here. It's Harry Potter. He's all bright and shiny and new again, just in time for the Dark Lord."
And we're going to need the character, the actor, and the movie.
I feel like last time I read this, we were testing it, and I definitely didn't read it quite as exuberantly.
Yeah, this was very positive.
Yeah. All right, you go on 5, 4, 3, 2.
Need an answer.
1. I need something.
It's Bellatrix from Harry Potter and Deathly Hallows Part 1.
And we need the actress.
Have the actress.
5.
God
damn
damn
it.
it.
All right, we're just going to have to take the 4 points.
4 points, though. The movie and the character are correct. The actress, of course, Helena Bonham Carter. Helena Bonham Carter.
All right. But he did get 4 points.
Long names.
But he did get 4 points, so that means he's tied with Malcolm. So,
yep. So that means we're throwing it back to the Crusher then to get his first quote.
All right, I will read your quote, Malcolm. Your quote is, "The world you live in is just a sugar-coated topping. There is another world beneath it, the real world. And if you want to survive it, you better learn to pull the trigger."
Can I get a hint for actor?
You want the actor?
Yeah.
It's going to be Wesley Snipes.
Is it Blade and Blade 2?
Oh,
We can only give you 1 point. It was just the original Blade.
yeah. If he had just left off the word two.
But he does take the lead. So that means Subrath must get this correct. And if Subrath does get this correct, he'll actually win the game.
Yep.
Because Malcolm would not be able to score.
Not be able to score. Yep.
So,
all right.
Subrath's ballpark.
All right, Subrath. Your quote is, "You're making me beat up grass."
Fuck.
Trying to give a little life to the.
Can I get a hint on the
You
movie?
can't get hints with this one because you have to get them all right.
Yep.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Just need a guess, man.
Star
And
Trek.
that's not correct. But yeah, and your winner, Malcolm the Crusher Lay. The answer was Bradley Cooper, Rocket Raccoon, and Guardians of the Galaxy.
Guardians of the Galaxy. Yes, indeed.
I just remember that line.
Yep. All right, guys. That was a match and a half. Definitely wasn't our highest scoring match or anything, but it was a lot of fun to watch. It was a back and forth, went down to the second quote. I love it when the games go far, and these guys did do that. In the end, I think using up all those repeats kind of came back to bite Subrath in the butt. I feel like if he had gotten a little more time, he might have been able to pull that. But yeah, let's go ahead and throw it over to Kane for his thoughts on the second half of that match.
Yeah, since I missed round number 1, I can tell you that round number 2 and 3 was a very interesting set. I don't think I've ever seen a round 3 where the person behind actually kind of like takes the lead in a sense, because if Subrath would have got that right, Malcolm had no way of winning. I don't think I've ever seen that with our round 3 format, which is really interesting. And something that really was kind of surprising is Malcolm, like, he chose not to go with MCU, which is usually everyone's like bread and butter. And then the wheel was like, you're getting MCU whether you like it or not. But he was able to get some points. Subrath got a couple steals, and then Subrath got player's choice. Now he got DC, and I don't think he did as well as we were expecting, especially with player's choice. But DC is another category that just gets picked so often that sometimes the questions do get a little bit harder. So maybe that kind of came in. I think that might have been Malcolm's reason for maybe staying away from the MCU. But I thought this match, from what I witnessed of it, was pretty fun. I mean, these are two guys who definitely wanted to come back into the ring. I believe Malcolm moves up to 2-3 now, and Subrath goes to 0-3.
Yep.
So Malcolm's working his way to get back up to 500. Subrath, man, he's looking for his first win. And I don't think this is going to be the last time we'll see him, even though he's trying to be a little politician. So he might have a lot of stuff on his mind, especially because he's getting married. And I want to say congratulations to that for Subrath. Like, you're getting married.
Thanks.
So I think he's going to come back. And both of these competitors, like, the final score was 9-8. And both these competitors, like we've seen in other leagues, are extremely strong. So I don't think this is the last time we'll see them. And I think they're going to come back stronger than ever the next time we do see them.
Absolutely, I think so as well. It was a lot of fun to watch this match, and yeah, like you said, that I definitely don't think we've had somebody in like so poised to win when they were going into round 3 behind.
Yeah.
I mean, he was so close. I feel like if he, if he had just had those repeats, he could have made that. He could have pulled it. I mean, as soon as we said it, he remembered it. So it's a bit unfortunate. I feel that was a bit of a slip up. But with that, let's go ahead and throw it over to our triumphant victor today, Malcolm. You broke that streak. You're back in the positive a bit. Pulled out that win. Were you nervous there in round 3 when you only got 1 point for your quote?
Oh, definitely. I mean, like I just thought it's too obvious for it to be the first one. So I thought it's when I got really shocked. Like, well, it's definitely that movie and characters. I mean, so I just thought the first one was just too obvious, considering that there was that same character as well. So I mean, I kind of wish I'd picked one because I knew both of Subrath's ones, like, and would have capitalised on both of those. And I mean, my reasoning for staying away for MCU was because I knew Subrath knows his Marvel and didn't want to risk him getting any steals anyway. And I was trying to get Harry Potter myself. So
yeah, definitely for sure. Yeah. I mean, and we saw that he knew his Marvel. He got those couple of steals off of you. You played him well though. You didn't let him get any 2 points. So, but like with this win, getting you back in the positive there. What do you think is in the future for the Crusher? You got anybody you want to call out or anybody you want to play?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of players out there. I'm just aiming to work my way up and just take on whoever is ahead. I'm not sure. I mean, I'm not ready to play Robert Parker or have a rematch with Sandy yet because they're a little bit really good, and I don't want to get any more losses at the moment. I'm just trying to work my way up, and whoever's out there wants to challenge me, I'll take on all comers. So.
Awesome. So, humble in victory, as class act is the Crusher. And now let's go ahead and throw it over to our unfortunate loser, Subrath Sharma. You just couldn't pull it out. You were so close, man. Do you feel like? Well, do you agree with me that if you had those repeats, you could have pulled that quote?
It's just sometimes when you say the question, my mind goes elsewhere. I mean, this is the impact when you have a lot of things going on in your life, and you're trying to focus on this. And sometimes when you were saying the question, I just thought about something else entirely, and I just spent those repeats like I just wasted them. And like regarding the entire question, that question will haunt me forever because her face is right there. I just don't have the name, but I have the actress name.
Yep.
I mean, it's been bad luck for me today, but I mean, it's been like I don't know how many months I have not played this game, but I mean, I really love this game, and I know I've said earlier that this might be my last match, but I mean, after playing Malcolm, I can't help it, but I really enjoy it. But we'll see how the future holds. But like for now, it's just still unknown for me. Like where will I go from here? I have no idea. I mean, O entry. It's not. I mean, I don't think anyone else is O entry. I think I'm the only one who has the O entry record over here in this league. So
Wow.
we'll see.
Well, there's certainly people that have worse records than you.
Yeah, that is always true. It took Hunter 7 losses before he got his win. So
yep. And also, of course, there's Mark with his 1-6, I believe.
1-6, 1-5, something like that.
Something like that. So you're still above them. So don't worry about that too much.
So that's a very good encouragement. Like I'll lose 10 matches and win 1, then finally, yay!
There you go. All right. So I think that's it. All right. So I'm gonna throw it back to Kane if he's got any final final thoughts, and then we'll throw it around for plugs.
Yeah, so final thoughts. Like I said, I thought this match was a very fun match. It would be really interesting though if, like, now that I think about it, like if Subrath was able to pull the hell in a Bowden Carter, he would have actually been at 9 points. And since Malcolm only scored,
It would have been a tie.
It would have been a tie if Subrath got the Guardians Guardians quote wrong, and then if Malcolm would have got his quote wrong, then we go into sudden death. So there's always that. But like I said, these 1-point games are always fun to watch. And I think this might be a start of Malcolm, trying to come back. Because if you think about it, I think 2 out of his 3 losses are Chance, and then the other one is Sandy. So, I mean,
yeah,
like, he's lost twice to the champ and lost once to our possible number 1 contender that you'll see later on tonight. A little plug. Make sure to watch that. But yeah, so I mean, Malcolm, like I said, 3 of his losses are literally some of the best players in InnerGeekdom. So you can't count out the Crusher, and you cannot count out the future president or whatever they are in Indonesia of Subrath.
Not the president. This is just a nickname for me. But yeah, I'll perform a campaign gimmick just like Jurgulak.
All right.
I feel like that sounds like American politician. Okay.
All right. So with that, let's go around and we'll do some plugs. We'll start with our victor today, Malcolm the Crusher Lay. Tell the people where they can find you, where they can chat with you, where they can see your projects. Do it all.
I'm on Facebook under Malcolm Goldie Lay. I'm on YouTube Media. I just put out first episode of a show that I just started up called Rankum, which features Jeremy Adams and Biddy on there, so that's a lot of fun. I'm on Twitter and Stardust and Letterboxd at Melkor, and I'm on various state-free stuff, so check me out.
Awesome. All right, cool. And the unfortunate loser today couldn't quite pull out the win. Subrath Sharma, tell people where they can find you if you should choose to be found.
Well, you could find me on Facebook, but you'll see me rarely adding people recently, and I won't be active, and I don't think I'll be active after this, like in the Jack of all trivia, due to like some things that's happening in my life.
Yeah,
the man's getting married.
Busy plans. Yeah, he's a busy man. He's got a political career and a wedding to plan. Leave him alone.
Which we expect invites to both of those things. So, and airfare.
I mean, other than that, you could just stay tuned for the next episode of Movie Battleground. I mean, we have a lot of matches coming in, and we're gonna finish up. We'll try to finish up the tournament, determine who's gonna fight the champion, Evan DeGraff, and we'll see. I mean, I hope you guys enjoy what's coming.
Awesome, man. Good stuff. Yeah, definitely go check that out, especially if you're into arguing about movie minutia, because that's what those guys do best, and it's a fun time. All right, then throwing it over to Kane, stock footage McMillan. Where can people find you?
You can find me right here at Jack of All Trivia. You can find me at my own channel at K97, which is XEVII because it's Roman numerals. And you can find us later on tonight where we get to see the number 1 contender match of Sandy and Robert going head-to-head in a awesome matchup that I cannot wait for it to happen. And before all of that, right before the match starts, you guys will see a little announcement of something affecting the InnerGeekdom League that you guys hopefully will get a little excited for. But yeah, that's all I gotta say. Caleb, let's send it back to you.
Awesome. Yeah, and you can find me on Facebook at Facebook Caleb H, or on Twitter at the Caleb Hansen, But all I really do is retweet Jack of All Trivia. So follow Jack of All Trivia on Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. Give us a like, comment, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And definitely do not miss the match that's coming up later, the number one contenders match. It is going to be epic. And also that announcement, I'm so excited. We've been sitting on this for a little while, and I can't wait for you guys to see what we've got coming up. It's awesome. And with
I'm gonna see that right away. As soon as it goes live, I'm gonna see that.
I think you might be asleep, but hopefully you stay up and watch it.
I'm up. I'm up. After this match, I'm up. I'm pissed.
He's up and he's angry. All right. Sweet. Yes, indeed. All right. So that's it. As always, that's Malcolm. That's Subrath. That's Kane. And I'm Mashed Potatoes. Peace out.